Welcome to the future. Here, you can be more with us. Access, more than banking.
Honeywell. The company released its half-year 2021 to the market. One of the very stocks or companies that are listed on the NGX that really do not have December as their year end. Okay, the indicators show that in turnover, Honeywell Flour moved by 19.32%, profit after tax and earning per share moved by 73.04%. The earning per share moved from 3 kobo to 4 kobo. But the price has grown to 3 naira 60 kobo via speculation. Somebody is going to do this, something is going to happen there. But at the end of the day, upon all speculation, I think the whole thing will have to be answerable to what the current figures from emanating from the institution is saying. But for Honeywell, the PE ratio is not favorable at all at 80.88 at half year. Earnings yield 1.24%, profit margin 0.52%. All right, this organization, as far as this is concerned, talking about the ratio, not looking at the increase in the profit after tax or the top line, this result is not fantastic.
I think it has to do with the growth in price that which was not organic. We know it was outside the formation that hit the stock and moved from 1 naira 70 kobo to over 4. I think it's trading around 360. Yep. The earnings is not commensurate to hold the price. I think that's why we are saying that.
What do you think? Subsequently,
I think, except the news that is around it has actually come to pass. If not, we will see it traded down.
Let me tell you what I have known in the last 30 years that I've invested, particularly in the Nigerian market and by extension the global market. In the long run, which is one of the laws of equity price movement in Abionomics, I am Abionomics, is that in the long run, the price and the earnings of any quoted company will move proportionately. That is to say, they will move together. And let me tell you this. News will come and fizzle out with time, and the price will eventually begin to perform according to the earnings. In the long run, price and earnings must move in the same direction. Whereas, in the short term, if you see the price of a stock declining and the earnings is growing, go and buy. In the long run, the market will see that earnings and they will compensate it. And when you see that the price of a stock is growing and the earning is declining, go and sell if you are holding it, because in the long run, whatever that is holding, you will release it for the earnings. Earning is the support that every organization has, because it is from the earning that dividend can be paid. Right? It is the earnings that have been acquired and kept and saved over the years that they can draw upon when there are losses and the going is not going well, and then they can pay you dividends. So earnings is very, very important. Okay. Now, despite the noise, you believe that the stock is still buyable, or what do you have to say about it?
At 3 naira 60 kobo, no.
All right. Maybe someone should relax.
Yes.
Except
and
maybe
watch it. Let the price, get to.
Okay, we go to Flour Mill. It's another company in that same industry, and they share the same year end. In the case of Flour Mill, the indicator is showing that turnover, that is the top line, grew by 47.23%, profit after tax grew by marginal 6%, but the earning per share was 2 naira 42 kobo. It grew to 2 naira 57 kobo. At a price of 39 naira 40 kobo, PE ratio of 11.45 is not bad at all. As a matter of fact, it's very good for half year. If you analyze this, it will come to less than 6. Earning yield is about 8.73%. It could be better, but this one is not bad. Profit margin is relatively low. I don't know. From this industry, from what I can see now, it's like normally profit margin is very, very low. And that suggests that their capability to increase their price is hindered. All right. Yeah. So they have to, and two, the cost of pushing the products to the market and the cost of production is relatively also high. That is what this is telling us that things are very tight. But would you recommend flour mills for purchase at the current price of 29?
Yeah, because this is quarter two results. I remember that they paid 165 kobo for their year end around March 2021. But if it can even trade down lower than it, I think it will be a good buy. If you look at the indicators just for second quarter, I believe they have a chance, they have opportunity another 6 months to improve and turn their earnings around.
We come to Guinness shortly before we came on air. Aruna and myself were discussing, and he was talking about how. Don't let me say what to say. Don't call me a parrot. All right. But in case of Guinness, the first quarter result came into the market heavy. The top line grew marginally, 58 points. Not even marginally. It grew well, 58.1%. But the profit after tax grew substantially, 580.47%. Earning per share from negative 38 kobo to 1 naira 85 kobo. At a price of 36 naira 30 kobo, P ratio is 19.66. If this is analyzed, it's going to be giving us something in the region of 5.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, lower than 5. Earnings yield 5.09%, profit margin 8.52. So long-term hold, short-term hold.
Long-term hold. This is just quarter one. I think it has to do with it has been neglected for a while because of the losses that it has been sustaining. That is why the movement. I remember this 195 cover that I did in quarter one has been their dividend payout. So it shows that by the time they get to quarter four, they will have a robust earning that they can pay good dividend from.
Okay, that is as far as Guinness is concerned. Currently on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, what are the indicators saying? As I can see, it will relax because it has gone so high. All right, it is currently flat. Okay, for this equity to make further move, it will need to move down a little bit. Guinness has been compensated.
Can I tell you why?
Yeah.
Because the day the result was released, Guinness was 13 naira. So it has gained 20% in 2 days. And like I said, the 52-week high before was 36 naira. It's not 36 naira 30 kobo. Chances are that is why the charts are saying that.
Do you know what I'm saying here? It has made growth 1, 2, 3,
No, it's,
4,
it's 2 days.
5.
From 30 to 36. 30.
No, it made 10% growth on 29th, and then made 10% growth on 28th, was flat on 27th, and then on 25th made 1.7% growth, on 22nd made 1.0% growth, on 24th it made 0.5% growth. So in the last couple of trading sessions, it has not lost. It has made consistent gain. That is Guinness for you. Okay, now Vitafoam, okay, also released the fourth quarter result, which is very fantastic by any measure, because the top line was up 50.90%. The profit after tax was 29.71%, up from 3 naira 28 kobo to 4 naira 26 kobo at a price of 18 naira 50 kobo. P ratio of 4.34 is very fantastic. Earnings yield is 23.02%, profit margin 15.06%. All right. Aside from other smaller companies, I think Mocha is about the only major competitor they have. Yes, there are some other smaller industries producing the same product, but for this industry, the dominating force is Vitafoam. The result is fantastic. Aruna, do you have it in your portfolio, because you are talking about earnings yield of over 23% here?
Yes, I think I have Vitafoam. And what we are this 23.
Okay, will you be advising investors to buy more?
Because this is in a little while they will declare, they are going to declare their dividend for 4 naira 26 kobo. They can pay depending on the dividend policy of the company. So which means that it's not just only the NEC that I'll be looking at, is something after the performance, which is dividend.
But this equity also has really moved, and at this level where I'm seeing these indicators, I might not necessarily be saying, except if the dividend comes in and then it becomes very fantastic. Otherwise, leaving it for the market alone, this equity ought to come down 1 or 2 days before it begins to rise. Again, you have anything to say?
No, I think it's okay as far as this 1850 when there is dividend to expect at the end of the day.
Okay, we're going to be entering the portion where we analyze third quarter result. So look for a good seat and then relax. Sip your tea, and then relax your mind. Despite this time, this hour of the night. Okay, we'll go on a short break for you to relax. Well, when we return, we're going to be doing explosive analysis of latest third quarter results. I will be right back.
First Money is Nigeria's biggest and most preferred agent banking network. Thanks to First Money, millions of people are living their dreams.